We covered all these things in what we call the Mighty 90. We assure them that they're going to get optimal in many cases 8,000 times or 16,000 times or 30,000 times the minimum data requirement. Because when you have a disease which is debilitating you to the point where doctors have got you on pharmaceuticals, they want to cut your knees out and put in artificial knees, people don't want to wait a year to be healed. And so what we've learned is to use a bigger hammer, and I call it, and to give them mega doses of nutrients to the point where we can rebuild joints, we can rebuild the cartilage. I've had people who's got their meniscus has been surgically removed because of terrible accidents. They've all torn up. They've surgically removed these, and we've rebuilt them because surgeons are sloppy. They always leave a couple of stem cells for me, and I can get to them and rebuild the cartilage, rebuild the meniscus. I do this all the time with these raw materials. And so we've learned over 33 years a lot. And so we use a heavy hammer so that within 3 to 6 weeks, people are saying, I can't believe this. I mean, I was on medication for 40 years. I'm off my medication now after 3 weeks. People who are all gnarled up with rheumatoid arthritis, it took a year, but their fingers are all straightened up and they can play the piano now. Okay, people who were scheduled, in fact, very famous people, Andrew Young, who was Jimmy Carter's ambassador to the UN. He was the mayor of Atlanta and the U.S. representative from the state of Georgia. He was scheduled for double knee surgery 20 years ago. And his son called me up and asked me to help him. And I regrew his knees 20 years ago. And he canceled his surgeries. He canceled his surgeries, and I rebuilt his knees for him. He's never had to rebuild his, or have his surgery on his knees.
There was a rich history, heritage of the health industry with this and wellness. What do you think is unique about the products that we're looking at here?
Well, what's really unique is Dr. Wallach, who formed the company 17 years ago. He wrote this book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie.
Yep.
Sold 150 million copies.
Wow.
150 million. The Bible's the only thing that outsold it.
What's the takeaway in that book?
The takeaway is if you want to live longer and really be healthy and not be in a nursing home, you got to have all 60 essential minerals or you're going to get diseases. Every disease is linked to a mineral deficiency. And you could take these minerals and all of a sudden the diseases go away. And physicians don't get trained in minerals. They just don't get any training in it. They're taught a different way. And the secret's right in front of them. It's just what goes in you. Why don't you fix your body first and it won't get sick?
Are minerals part of an Eastern medicine, or are they really just sort of more ancient than any sort of Eastern or Western mix?
Minerals have, since the beginning of time, people have known that they need minerals because even cavemen took the fire potash and they blended it into the soil and grew their plants in it. And that's minerals. The potash is loaded with all the minerals, and we don't do that anymore. We got electricity, so you don't have potash.
And I want to break these down because we have the Rebound Energy. We mentioned the Beyond Tangy Tangerine and the Healthy Start. So starting with Rebound here, and I'm going to just move one of these cans over here so we can taste this.
Taste it.
Open it up. Is it best cold? Is that how you usually
I love
serve it? Okay, and what's so great about this one in particular, the Rebound?
Okay, here's a little chart. You probably can't see it, but I'm going to kind of tell you what's on there. These are the 3 most popular energy drinks, and you see all the zeros there?
Yep.
This is what you need every time you work out. You need to replace
No way.
And
So can we say what they are? These are like a Gatorade, a Powerade, and a vitamin water.
Right, and that's what they have. They have basically salt, sugar, and carbs. That's it. And this is what you need. And down at the bottom, it should be up at the top, is the plant-derived minerals. So when you work out, you sweat.
Ooh, I like that.
All your minerals,
delicious.
you'll feel this throughout the day. I mean, I couldn't get through the day without drinking this anymore. I can tell when I don't have one. Then I go.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. It has all the minerals. You're drinking minerals from 10 million years ago. You're putting minerals into your body right now. You're putting all the vitamins, vitamin B. You actually lose weight because it's loaded with vitamin B. So you give these to your kids, and your kids have all the nutrition they need for the day, and you don't have to pump vegetables and greens and all. You should, but you can't get them to eat anymore. They're at fast food, and people don't sit down at the family meals anymore.
Right.
So they just eat whatever they want, and they're at McDonald's or Taco Bell or wherever else. And if they drink that in the morning, they're loaded with everything they need. And
well, and we've talked before on the show about people getting B12 or B vitamin shots as a way to lose weight. So there is that kind of link between
and this is loaded
the
with
two.
all the Bs.
Yeah, all the Bs. You got the B12, the B6, folic acid. You've got all these in there. Potassium is in there.
And it just tastes good. When do you recommend that people have a rebound? Is this something you do in the morning?
First thing in the morning. I used to get the coffee, now I get that.
Okay.
Actually, I feel much better from that than I do coffee. I still have my coffee, but
And it's stevia that's in here. That's one of the sugars, so it's not,
Right.
you know,
It's
a lot of the
natural-
bad
Natural.
sugars.
Okay, let's talk about this next then.
that's the Healthy Start Pack. Basically, they put together, because they have about 500 products, but you took the 3 key elements that you need to be healthy, and for the bone, OsteoFX, and I was going to have a hip replacement when we merged with this company. I went out there and I was limping around because I had surgery scheduled. They said, "Don't do it. Give us 90 days." And I took that for 90 days. The cartilage grew back. I haven't had the surgery.
Really?
So all these knee replacements and hip replacements, you take the glucogel, OsteoFX, and the minerals, and your hips don't go. Why is everybody's hips going and knees? Because they don't have minerals and they don't have the products to fix it.
So are these different, or is this just a package
Well,
that
this
includes
is a different package. They
Okay.
put it all together. There's 90 things you need in addition to the minerals, so they put it all together in a
Is
Healthy
this
Start
just
Pack.
the minerals, or is there one that's just minerals?
That's this.
Okay, so the powder over there that you're holding, that's just the minerals.
Yeah, that's the canister form. If you want the packets, it's in packets.
Okay.
Okay, now you just add to water?
Just
Okay.
pop,
Or
pop it
juice.
open. Yeah, you put water, and you can dump that in your kid's orange juice in the morning. That
It tastes
has,
like orange juice.
that has 115 fruits and vegetables in addition to the minerals. And this
Wow.
has something for athletes. If you're a couch potato, you'd probably take that. If
Okay.
you work out, you'd take this, but it's got the same minerals in them.
Okay. So the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, this is the multivitamin mineral complex. This
Everything.
is something you can add to a liquid. And this is how you get it. It's just in these small individual packs,
Or
right?
you can take it in a canister. It's a little cheaper.
Okay.
Lance, is there independent research that's done on these? Because I know that's what a lot of people look
Glad you brought
at.
that up. I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Clemson University just published this. So now we have, last year I didn't have scientific evidence. They just completed the research and you just read some of the results.
Yeah.
Clemson couldn't believe it. So then University of Manitoba, the top research institute in the world, decided we've been outdone by Clemson. So Manitoba researched it and they came out with even more glowing reports. Clemson put 100 scientists researching this stuff.
Wow.
They're researching that brand name product, not just because there's nothing else like it.
Yeah. So they were independent. You weren't involved in that study at all.
No. And we took a chance
a big
because
deal.
if it came out bad, you could put the company out of business. But
Yeah.
we knew it worked. We'd had 20 years of experience with people experience it. They were on the front page of Success from Home. Dr. Wallach, and
Yeah.
you see Mary Lou Henner?
Oh, yeah.
She was very sick, and she tried these products. In 90 days, she was like better.
That's
Completely-
amazing. I
It's
know
a big
you're
deal.
a big fan of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. The research that's in that book, the foundation, you talked about how many copies have been sold.